swim?
Oh.
Are you alright?
No, I'm fed up with everything. The hotel, the guests, the swimming. It's always the same old thing.
You're not fed up with me, though.
Sometimes I wish I could change my whole life.
Ah, he says he wants to change his whole life, and I think that includes me.
Oh, he'd be sorry if he did.
What do you mean, Mrs. Sims?
If George did change his life, he'd soon miss you, I promise you that.
Mrs. Sims, you've given me a great idea.
Live from the Seaside Hotel, we present George Seaside, the lucky lad who's been chosen for your favourite reality TV show, Life Swap!
Huh? Life swap?
Yes, for a whole week, you're going to swap homes and lifestyles with somebody else. George was nominated by his best friend, Rosy. Isn't that right, Rosie?
Yeah, George wanted to change his life, so when I saw in the newspaper that Life Swap was coming to town, I entered his name.
How touching. And now we're going to meet the person who George is going to swap lives with for a week. Oh, that's right.
The Seaside! No way am I going to spend a week in this rat hole!
But you signed a contract. And if you pull out during the show, you have to pay damages.
But I didn't sign a contract.
No, but Rosie did.
Well, why not? I'm sure I'll do better than you, Olga.
You're on! And as the star of this show, I'll show everyone how to make the best of a bad situation. My bags are in the trunk.
You're taking George's place, Olga, and I never carry bags for George.
Huh?
Bye, George.
Good luck.
See you, George.
Don't tell me I have to sleep in this broom cupboard while George enjoys my magnificent suite.
Oh.
Rosie, Olga, I need a hand.
I'll gladly show you how to run a hotel. The Majestalux way.
Georgie's job is carrying the bags.
What? Me carry bags? But they're not even design a label. The Majestalux way is work, work, and more work.
George is on TV.
Do you have to film this?
Oh, no. George will really hate me now.
Maybe not. If George is really having a bad time, he'll appreciate his old life and his old friend even more.
Do you think so? There's only one way to find out. Psst, Georgie.
Rosie? Shh. What are you doing here?
I need to ask you something very important.
Yeah? What?
Do you still want to change your whole life, including your best friend?
Yes, viewers, that sound means it's time for...
The wild card! The wild card!
That's right. In each show, we introduce a wild card, a change to the rules. And today's wild card is... Wonderful! Marvelous! From now on, each participant can set their own rules for the hotel they're staying in.
Do you realise what this means, Rosie? I get to run a 5-star hotel my way. I love my new life. Oh no, now he'll never want to come back. And Olga will be running the Seaside.
Now that I'm running the Seaside, I've had quite enough of the riffraff guests. As for Rosie, you'll take over George's duties and be my assistant. And as for the rest of you...
Change my cooking? No wee girl is going to teach me my job.
It's the rules. You have to obey me.
Yeah.
We're going on strike.
But, what about our guests? It's nearly lunchtime. Come back!
No need to panic. I'm a cordon bleu chef. Let's go.
Ham on croûte and a bouquet of vegetables a la Olga. Is that all?
Our guests are used to eating well, Olga. They'll all leave and never come back.
Who cares? They're only riffraff anyway. Right, break over, to work. I shall try to think of some way to bring a little class to this hotel.
Oh, the hotel's reputation will be ruined.
Got any ideas, Rosie?
Usually I've got lots of ideas. But usually I've got Georgie. Enjoying your stay, sir?
Mind your own business, you impertinent pup.
Can I help you with your bags?
Oi, that's more joke.
Despite the rule change, young George seems unable to make any impression on the Majestalux Hotel. Mr. Majestalux, what are the qualities needed to run a five-star hotel?
Well, I'm very glad you asked me.
Georgie?
I have all the answers. Firstly, it's class. One must have class. And one must...
We've got a problem with Olga. I know you love your new life here, but I wouldn't go that far. In fact, there were some really good things about my life at the Seaside. Oh, Georgie, I'm so glad to hear you say that. And I won't let Olga spoil any of it. Let's go.
Any ideas?
Only to pull out of the show, but then we'd have to pay costs that would ruin the hotel. Not if Olga pulls out first. How can we fix that? My stay at the Majestalux gave me a few ideas.
Ooh, I wonder what we'd ever do without our Georgie.
Me too. Well, the problem with the Majestalux is that the family never actually deals with their guests face to face. Now, what would happen if we all decided to?
So, you all agree we have to turn this dump into a palace? Then let's get to work!
The Seaside Hotel guarantees freshly ironed sheets 24 hours a day. I'll be back in an hour.
Would you mind lifting your feet?
The doorman is bringing the hotel limousine. What?
The lady and gentleman's limousine has arrived.
Georgie's right. Olga's not used to dealing with guests face to face. She's going to crack.
And now we bring you a live swap highlight, a tense moment for one of our participants. Is Olga feeling the heat?
This kid is incompetent.
Any reaction?
Do you think it's easy making a five-star hotel out of this hovel? Now get out of my way!
We need to get rid of the cameras. Time out. Rules of the show allow one time out away from the camera. Listen, Olga, you did your best. But the Seaside Hotel will never be a palace. But you can pull out of the TV show and go back to the Majestalux.
Maybe you're right. But I'm the star of the show. A star can have a moment of weakness, but give up? Never!
Oh no, we'll never get rid of her.
I'm not so sure, Georgie. If Olga's trying to transform our hotel, maybe you should do the same at the Majestalux. Olga, come and see what's happening at the Majestalux. It's on TV.
What? A film star? A multi-millionaire?
I have decided to turn the Majestalux into a refuge for the poor. For the next 2 days, all rooms will be free.
No! I quit!
You can't quit mid-show. Think of the damages and the compensation costs.
I couldn't care less. Send the bill to my father.
Right.
Georgie, we did it. I'm so happy that you're back.
Oh, me too. And thanks to you, I found out my life wasn't so bad after all. And it's never dull with you around.
I don't think Olga's life will be dull for a while either.
Hurry up. Come and have a look. The stars on TV.
No! Stop